versus Steph or Steph versus Jokic? What matchup should NBA fans want to see in the first round of these upcoming NBA playoffs? We'll dive into that right here on the Stephen A. Smith Show. Up next, don't go away. Welcome back to the Stephen A. Smith Show. There's a lot of NBA stuff to get into, make no mistake about that, particularly with the fight for the Western Conference playoff seedings, because that's exactly where I want to go. Here's a look at the current seeding out west, where the Denver Nuggets are currently the 3rd seed, the Lakers are the 4th seed, and the Golden State Warriors are currently at 6th. So we could be looking at a scenario where LeBron and Steph face each other in the first round, and that could be a dilemma for the fans and the league. And here's where I'm going with this. At some point in time, we got to make a decision, ladies and gentlemen. Think about the scenario here. Let's say, for example, that the Golden State Warriors hold on to the 6th seed in the Western Conference. They would possibly face Denver, who's a 3 seed, right? But if they moved up to the 5th seed because Memphis is sliding after letting go of their coach, Taylor Jenkins, they don't look great. They've lost the last 2 games or so. If Golden State finds a way to inch up to the 5th seed and the Lakers stay at the 4th seed, that's LeBron James and the Lakers versus Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors in the first round. It guarantees one of them gets to the second round, but it also guarantees that one of them is bounced out in the first round. So what do you prefer? Do you prefer LeBron going up against, say, the Clippers, going up against, say, the Minnesota Timberwolves with Ant-Man in the first round? Do you prefer that with the possibility of advancing to the second round while Golden State goes up against somebody like Denver? They'd be undersized, but nevertheless, with Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler and what they could do together, if they were fortunate enough to knock off Denver, then you get to the second round as well. Or do you want LeBron and Steph to face one another and one of them go home in the first round? I'm not going to lie to you. I like that scenario better because I don't know if I could bet on the Golden State Warriors to beat the Denver Nuggets. When Jokic or Jamal Murray are out of the lineup, or both of them, Denver ain't the same. But when they're in the lineup, they're league leaders in field goal percentage shooting. They're one of the better 3-point shooting teams. Oh, by the way, they're top-notch in fast break points, for crying out loud. This is what they bring to the table. And they got a championship pedigree. I don't know if I want to bet my money on Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors knocking off those brothers in Denver, particularly with Denver having a home court advantage in a first-round playoff series. A Game 7 would be back in the Mile High City. I don't know about that. So we might have to settle on Steph Curry and LeBron James going up against one another and advancing, with one of them definitively advancing out of the first round. And oh, by the way, in that series, I would still go with the Lakers. Even though Golden State could beat them, I would say the Lakers have to be the favorites. Here's my personal preference, though. No matter what happens, I want Ant-Man to go as deep as he could go. I want to see Ant-Man. I want to see Anthony Edwards. That's who the hell I want to see, okay? I just want to make sure that I'm clear about that before we move on to my next subject. Y'all can sit up there. We'll take a poll. Y'all can sit up there and express to us what y'all think. Who would y'all rather see? Would you rather see LeBron and Steph in the first round against one another? Or do you want to see them going against different opponents so they could possibly both advance beyond the first round? Is that your preference, or is the preference them going up against one another? Just let a brother know. Just let a brother know. I'm about to ask this next brother this question, because he is my next guest, talented actor, best known for his role as Lawrence on HBO's hit series Insecure. Since then, he's starred in a string of hit TV shows and films, including his latest called Freaky Tales, which hits theaters on April 4th. My brother, the one and only Jay Ellis, in the house. What's up, big time? I ain't gonna let you get away with that next time, but I get what you're saying. Your damn microphone's gonna get mute messing with me. But let me tell you this. Let me get back to you, Marcus.
Go ahead.
You do understand those Clippers. See, that's where you do. I can't even believe that Perk been talking all of that long and never brought up your position on the Clippers. The Clippers. First of all, you want to talk experience? How about this experience? Come April, it's April now. That means Kawhi getting hurt. How about that experience? How about that one? I ain't wishing it on the brother.
Yeah.
I wish he's healthy, because I know when he's healthy on the court, the brother big time. Ain't no doubt about it. My problem with him is he ain't never available. He's been 15 of the Clippers' last 19 playoff games. We got to look at that. Also, the Clippers are 0-4 this year against OKC. But you sitting up here telling me just ignore everything we saw in the regular season. It's a first time for everybody, bro. They lost in the playoffs last year to Dallas. I understand that. They lost to Luka. All right. Nobody showed up to help SGA. You think that's different now? I think Caruso and Hartenstein being on a team with Holmgren is a big, big plus for them. That had a lot to do with their defense being all-world right now. I think the young thoroughbreds that they've got, the young bodies that they could throw at you, the depth that they have in place, the fact that they prioritize defense, I think all of those things work in their favor. I don't see how we can look at anybody as the favorites to knock off OKC.
I'm talking about in a 7-game series.
Okay.
Things happen, matchup change. It's like Perk said, you're playing LeBron at the center. No, they're not playing LeBron at the center because he can't guard, because LeBron can play the center. Now you have the guys that you could put the ball in their hands. He can spread the floor. He can play the pick and roll and be effective and get it to the shooters. You have to be able to break these guys down in a 7-game series. When I talk about the Clippers, this is the first year since I was there with the Clippers. They have the super others playing really well. Norman Powell is the leading scorer of this
Love
team.
Norman Powell.
Bisa Zubac is averaging a double-double, probably his best year of his career. The load is not on Kawhi Leonard like it's been in previous years.
So let me ask you this question then. You know, forget LeBron and Luka. They are who they are.
Yeah.
You sure you trust everybody else on the Lakers? You brought up experience.
Yeah.
You sure you supporting that?
I gotta go. I have to. You have 3 guys that can get a basket. Let's go back to the Bulls game where they lost on the half-court shot.
Yep.
Who made the game-winning shot? Leading shot?
Reeves.
That means that it doesn't matter who they put the ball in their hands. Each of these guys can get a basket at a high level. In the playoffs, you cannot double-team everyone. You're already going to double-team Luka Doncic. You're going to try to double-team LeBron there, here, and there. Who's the third guy that can stick this man right here?
Well, what about the Lakers and what they're going to do to stop what OKC is throwing at you?
7-game series. It's a 7-game series. We can dissect it. Each game is different.
Okay.
Each game is different. We talk about Luka Doncic's defense. He didn't have defense last year. They got to the finals.
Yeah. And what happened in the finals? When they went up against a better team.
We talking about getting to the finals. They went up against a better team, a way more prepared team with Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and a super deep team with a great coach. Okay. They lost. They got their behinds whooped. But we're talking about coming out of the West, right? They're 32-13 in the West right now. OKC is 35-11. What does that tell you? That they're top of the West right now, right? And I'm going to go back to the Clippers because I believe Kawhi Leonard is on fire right now. He's on fire. And let's not forget, they still got James Harden.
No, I know that.
We haven't even spoke on Harden. We haven't even said anything about Harden.
He deserves major props, Harden and Powell. But when you bring me Kawhi Leonard, and you're going to bring him history, I can bring him injury history.
Leonard, Kawhi, this is his time. Okay. He stayed healthy. The OKC better not see the Clippers. They better not see the Clippers.
I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you, Perk. I'm coming to you, Perk. I'm going to have a heart. You give me a heart attack on the national television. Are you telling me you willing to bet your money that Kawhi Leonard going to be healthy during the playoffs?
I'm willing to bet it.
You willing to bet that Kawhi Leonard going to be healthy?
I'm willing to bet it.
Oh my God!
I'm willing to lay it on the line and bet that he'll be ready to play in the playoffs at a high level.
What's today's date right
now? At a high level.
April 3rd. April 3rd at 10:14 p.m. A.m. rather.
A.m.
10:14 a.m.
as well. Ty Lue, Adam Van Gundy. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Ain't nobody questions.
All right, Perk, go ahead.
Quick question. So you have